Welcome to Season 4 of the System Hopes Peak High. This season, it is in your best interest to trust no one, not even me, your host. Over the next 24 days, 15 contestants will be competing to defeat the system. And now, the calm before the storm.
Good morning. Super early. The game started yesterday at like noon on a Friday. I don't know why it didn't click in my head when I was told like 12 times by production that it started at noon on a Friday that's a really awkward time. I'm like at work cuddling a puppy and I get a call from some like John or Josh or Jonah or something like that, and I'm like, who the is this? So I deny the call and go into my Skype, and surprise, like the full cast is there. At least he called, because I would not have noticed that the whole thing had been done. So yeah, I missed the first house call. It's like literally the worst I've ever done socially in a game to date.
Wait, so Ame, what do? Do you just like take care of dogs?
Yes, I work at a veterinary clinic that what's a pet resort that's attached to a clinic. So we house dogs that like owners went on vacation, or we also have daycare. So people that want to house their dogs while they're at work, we also take cats. But in turn, we're also connected to a veterinary clinic that does like laser therapy, surgery, everything like that. So we also deal with a whole bunch of surgical patients as well.
Ame has like the best job.
I try. Y'all, I'm so excited. I don't know if I shared with you, but my ultimate talent, I am the ultimate wine enthusiast. Like, I'm not kidding.
Oh my god.
Is that an actual thing?
That's
yeah,
amazing.
that's legit my talent.
I
Oh my
love
God.
wine. That's amazing.
Wait, Gaston, what's yours? I forgot yours.
The ultimate casino dealer.
Ah,
Oh, okay.
Wait, so Stefan, what's your ultimate talent?
I am the ultimate journalist, though I applied originally as ultimate despair, but Nate told me no.
I offered like 3 things, and then they came back to me, and they're like, "You're a wine enthusiast." And I was like, "Okay, that's fine."
That works, I guess.
You just see Ame running her wine blog.
I mean, honestly, I have a bottle of wine in the fridge waiting and ready to go, so...
At this point, I've been trying to actually be a good student or whatever, if that's what Nate wants us to be. I'm sorry, but calling you Nate Okuma is kind of like... I can really only do that in the main chat. If I try taking myself seriously with that, that's just not going to end well. And at this point, I keep hearing everyone in this main chat talk about, hey, I've watched season 1 and 2, and I'm sitting here like, I only saw season 3. Probably should, go back, watch it, know what's going on. And at this point, I'm just trying to watch through season 2 so that at least I'll have something to talk through people with, because for whatever reason, no one watched season 3. I'm just a weirdo. But as for this cast, it's kind of refreshing because it's a lot of people I don't know, and like the closest connection I have is with Gaston. We've both grown, or at least Gaston has stayed fabulous. I've just matured into my gay. Whatever. But he's the closest person I have who I know. So I'm like inclined to work with him right now.
So, I'm looking at this cast list. When I see this name on my screen, my body starts to quivel. And that quivel is a big word for a hick like me, so I don't know if I'm using that correctly. My body starts to shake. I get extremely nervous because I see Ame. I know Ame pretty well. We've played a live action together. I've also met her in person. Ame scares me. She scares me. She can lie to my face. I'll eat that up like soup, and the next thing I know, my ass out the door. That's how Ame works. Ame is an incredible game player and an incredible socialite, just incredible at everything. She's incredible at this game, at all these games. She's an incredible manipulator.
So who have you gotten to talk to? I don't know about you, but like I'm just gonna lay it out there. You're like the one I know the most in this game. So I would really like to work with you closely.
I feel really bad for you.
Stop.
I feel terrible that you know me the most. Like, that is so sad. I mean, like, we've actually, like, met up, so I feel like that, like, you know, takes it over the edge for, compared to anything else.
Yep. Alright, so, as my number one, I will share my notes with you. So.
Oh god, it is like lecture time in like freaking school. I don't pay attention to it very well.
Hey.
Do I need to take notes too?
No, you don't need to take notes. I just do because I think a million different things and I'm crazy. I just wrote down like who's in the cast and who I found out like their superlative thing is.
Okay.
So, Stefan's a journalist. Have you gotten to talk to him at all?
I can't keep track of who's who. I think so.
He's like a really huge fan of whatever the theme is. Like he's read the whole book and he knows like everything about this theme.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think I've talked with Stefan. I've been on some group like main calls with him, so, on the main chat.
Yeah, I keep missing all of the main calls and I feel like I'm like slacking at life. Okay. Zach is a linguist. The ultimate linguist.
Oh. What's a linguist?
It's a person that is fluent in like multiple languages.
Okay, that is not what I thought it was, so I'm... I heard ling, I was thinking, like, first thing I thought in my head was, like, linguine, but, like, I didn't think that made any sense.
They're very familiar with pasta. And the only other one that I got was Justin, is the ultimate film buff. So.
Why does mine seem like basic and everyone else is like oddly specific?
I don't know. I asked to be like the ultimate napper because like I love naps and that's like an actual talent of mine. And somehow I get like a wine enthusiast.
Hmm. Oh, I think I know Joel's because he was on call and he was talking about it.
Yes, what was it?
So they made him like the ultimate drift rider, ultimate drift racer, something like that.
All right, let me add that to my notes. I'm trying.
Make sure you write down that I'm the ultimate gangster. You know, that should be in the notes.
I'll put it in quotations. I
actually got to do that. Like, if I actually came in here, like, I'm the ultimate gangster. Like, oh, really? What for real? What are you? I'm like, I'm the ultimate gangster.
What if that's a thing though? Like, you could lie to people about your thing. You know what I mean? Like, what if that's the first comp? Like, knowing everyone's superlative.
Mm-hmm.
Like, she is connected. If she doesn't know this person, she knows of them. She is a genius. I can't stay in this game very long. And I know that.
So this is Anthony. I'm back and I'm really excited for live night. I can't wait. I'm awaiting whatever twist is going to come out of this game. Remember, it's my first time playing this. I'm really excited. I don't know what to expect going into this, obviously. I've never done this before. I didn't really do too much research ahead of time. I'm really excited because I'm sure there's going to be some type of twist, but we'll see.
Hello, contestants, and welcome to The System Hopes Peak High. I am Nate AI, an artificial intelligence designed to host you this season. This season, the game will be filled to the brim, with the blood on your hands. Momentarily, I will be revealing this season's twist to you, and you may or may not like it. As for me, well, I will just sit back and watch as you all hunt each other down. But first, I will be introducing this round's mission. I hope you all got to know each other over the first 35 hours of this game, because it will be important to do well. After all, this round's theme is Ultimate Detective. For this mission, you will be playing a game of flip card memory, where you will be matching each other's faces to their ultimate talents. No other clues will be given. If you wish to help out your competition and reveal your talent while the mission is going on, you may do so. Just be aware that the mission is due at 8 p.m. Eastern tomorrow. First place will win 35 prisms. Again, the link to this mission will be sent out after the twist is revealed. And once again, first place will receive 35 prisms and last place will receive 4. Well, last place would, if one of you wasn't already dead. The twist has already begun. At this point, I will begin to call attendance. If you hear your name, you are safe and are still alive in the game. If you are the last to be called, you are eliminated and are removed from the system. Clark, Connor, Zachary, Ariel, Stefan, Jonah, Ali, Gaston, Robbie, Joel, Brian, Ame, Justin. That means it comes down to Oakley and Anthony. The first person eliminated from the system Hopes Peak High is Anthony. Again, this means, Anthony, you have been killed off by our mastermind and have been eliminated from the game. Now to explain what just happened. This season's twist is called the Mastermind Twist. Every single round, you will be trying to figure out who done it. Because one of you has been pre-selected to be the mastermind this season. The mastermind has 2 powers. Eliminate one person at the first live night, and place one person in the chamber every single round. The chamber every round will consist of the 2 people placed into the chamber by having the 2 lowest scores possible, and the player placed by the mastermind, aka the mastermind's choice. Whoever is chosen by the mastermind will also have their popularity score hidden at the start of the next round. If the player chosen by the mastermind is eliminated, the mastermind will be safe in the next round and cannot be placed in the chamber. If the mastermind is discovered and eliminated, a new mastermind will be randomly selected out of the remaining contestants to replace them. This will continue with that mastermind's elimination, the next, and so on. The mastermind's identity will be revealed at the start of round 10. The mastermind has been instructed to not tell anyone that they are the mastermind. If they do, they will be immediately removed from the game and a new mastermind will be selected. The original mastermind cannot win. If the original mastermind is still in the game at the final 3, they will be removed from the game and there will be no final chamber. If the original mastermind is eliminated and a replacement mastermind makes the final 3, the final chamber will continue as normal. As an added note, the mastermind was given a list of the entire cast a few days ago and therefore was given time to research all of you. So with that, good luck, contestants.
What the
I just pissed myself.
My heart was up and
That was wild.
Oakley, man, I was like right before, I think. Like, oh my god,
I
that
was about ready to cry. I was like, this is not happening.
No, my fingers were crossed. I was like, oh my god, I cannot be in this call with Oakley, and he goes home. Like,
Literally all I was talking about all day to my mom was I better not go home during live night because I know someone's leaving.
Well, congrats on staying, everybody.
Yeah, congrats.
JK.
Like, jeez.
That was brutal. I didn't think it would happen like that.
Live night happens, and I'm standing there looking all sickening in my floral gown that touches the floor, and Nate Rosansky is there looking hella fine, and I'm just waiting for him to make the big announcement about live night. And what do you know? There's an announcement that Anthony, I don't even know who he is, Anthony Vitiligo, veal parmesan, something like that, was just eliminated, and I am shooketh. Didn't even get to know Anthony, really. He was in the game for all of about 3 seconds and then just disappeared. So Anthony's gone, and Nate reveals this twist of the mastermind, who gets to put any one player if they're choosing in the chamber. And I'm just like, oh snap, I gotta work on my game, make sure I try and communicate with everybody and be all buddy, hey, I'll kiki with you, all the way to the end, because I really don't know who this mastermind is.
Anthony was the one killed off. And I'm not mad. He didn't really say a word to many people. And, you know, clearly the mastermind thought he was a little bit boring, and me too.
Okay, that was the most.
Did that just happen?
Okay, in retrospect, I'm not surprised Anthony was the one to go, but oh my god.
I couldn't hear anything going on.
Oh my god.
I don't
So,
know what happened.
What?
have you ever watched Big Brother? It's essentially Big Brother 12, but someone just got to evict someone for no giggles. And we can't get rid of the twist.
Oh my god. Like, oh wow, but that's a lot of power for one person to have, but they can't win. That's so, oh my god.
So, the mastermind twist, I think, is great because it's less pressure on having to have popularity points, so that's good. But if you're enemies with the mastermind, then you're so like...
I'm still shaking a bit.
Same.
Like, wow. That's crazy.
I just want to say this is a fantastic twist. Like, holy crap.
You know, very well thought out.
It really was. Like, I'm freaking out right now. This is insane.
we got the mission results, which was a flip tile matching game, memory, and it was like you do it as fast as you can, and I did it so many times until I got a good board, and I got a really good time. I got a time of 1 minute, and I got first place. I'm very excited. The only bad thing is that I think most people in the game are aware that I got first place. Now, I was hoping to kind of keep that more on the DL, but I didn't realize how tough that was going to be, just because you can't be like, oh, I got 6th, because if the person who actually got 6th will know that I'm lying, and it's it's not very wise to like lie when you can easily get caught like that. So I had no choice and to kind of start like people ask, oh, what'd you get, or like oh, like how'd you do, like oh, I did pretty good. I'm trying to be vague about it, unless like oh, like how many prisms did you get, then I'm like okay, well now I have to tell them. So I've told a few people, and I've told people that I think will not go after me for it, just because like, oh, he did a challenge good, blah blah blah. Then we had a call. It was myself, Stefan, Ame, and Justin. And the 4 of us went on call, and we discussed working together.
I don't give a if I get screwed over for this, but since this season has a saboteur, why don't we just make like a 4-person brigade type thing and run the out of this game, and like just branch out and like get people? Because I think I told all of you I've been really into your vibes, and that's how I kind of roll with people in these games. So I mean, like, I'm down with something like that. Like, I don't know if it works in the system though. That's the thing. Like, I'm still trying to understand this game, but I really like you guys.
The thing over here is, my thing is that we've never had a cast this big in the system, and it always felt like before there were always these tiny alliances, not really like a bunch of super big ones.
Right.
So it's like, if you want to do that, that's fine, but that's like trusting more and more and more people and like experience. That doesn't always work.
Right, I get what you're saying. That's true.
Like, I feel like a smaller alliance, like if it was like a smaller alliance, like say like the 3 of us and Ame, like that would almost be kind of the max. Just because if you have too many people, that's when it starts getting really messy.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like just this 4 that was going to be on this call, like us 4.
So this is the night before all the modifiers are due, and I'm really stoked. I mean, like, I'm in an alliance with Ame, who I've already said, like, she's cute. I want to keep her around. And I think she thinks that I'm in love with her, so I wanted to work with her. Great. Stefan, who I love, and Gaston, who I love.
Like legit.
Ame.
Y'all, does it matter that you spelled my name wrong in our alliance?
Oh no, that was like Justin's fault. Don't blame me.
Oh, baby.
But if I'm being realistic for a second before the tornado hits me, because this wind is crazy, I kind of want to see Jonah in the bottom this round, just because I feel like that would just be the easiest person that people would like thrust out of the game.
Like, do we have any like tentative targets that we like Jonah per se? Like, I find that that's probably a good idea. It's easy. It gets us through the first round.
Jonah's an easy one.
Let me look. Let me peruse the cast here.
Ooh, I love that word, peruse.
What do you guys think about Ariel?
I was gonna say, I hate to say it because it's her birthday, but
I just realized like this could totally be on the show, and I'm just gonna be the biggest asshole of the season, just calling everyone names.
This alliance, like the villains, everyone's gonna root for us to lose. So.
Well, no, I love it. No, but I do agree. Ariel is like, I haven't spoken to her a lot, and I've tried, and she's kind of been standoffish. That's all I can say.
So what I'm seeing here is like Ariel is like Ariel, and you're like Ursula, and.
Control her voice.
Like,
my.
You know what, Justin? That should be your final 2.
Ariel?
Yeah.
Aww.
See, Gaston is also a villain.
That's true.
You need to find your bell, Gaston.
Oh my god.
Oh, wait. I got it. Can we be the League of Villains?
Let's go back to the names now.
For the League of Villains.
You gotta do something like the Disney villains or something. Like,
oh god.
You are not paying attention.
League of Villains.
You're officially Ursula. Ariel is your final two. That's your mission.
Okay.
Get to it, Ursula.
I'm gonna go find my bell. Hold on 1 second here.
Let's see. Who am I?
I don't even know.
Oh no, I got it. I'm Hans because I'm Hans on.
Oh my god.
It's Norwegian.
I have in real life had someone call me Corella DeVille.
Oh my god. Go find your Dalmatian.
And they were
Get her dogs in a row.
get these bitches in a row.
The plan is we're all going to team up with one other person, so that means we have 8 votes, and those 8 votes are going to control this game. I honestly think, considering this is a season with a Saboteur-esque person, that this is going to be like the brigade of the system, and we are going to crush the competition. I mean, obviously this game's going to progress. I mean, I still have Dudley in my back pocket. I'm going to start a relationship with Clark, and I'm really going to, like, feel these people out. And like I said, I already know I'm going to win this game. It's written in the stars that this is my season to win, and all I got to do is work backwards to get there, and this is a good start.
I don't have, like, a major, like, knowledge of, like, most of these people. Like, I just kind of know people. And so that's a little nervous that, like that it'll be hard to talk to people. And just based upon how the first call that I was on in, like, the main chat or whatever, I just feel kind of like other people know each other and have, like, past and, you know, like, past game experience with each other, that which is always a worry of mine because I don't play Skype games that much. So then I come into these and they're like, oh, this is someone new, and, like, we don't know her that well, so okay, bye. And so so there's that. I don't want to spend any of my stuff, like, again, this is so over my head, but, like, I feel like, I don't know, I know what I feel, but yet at the same time I don't, because, like, it's just, it's like all new, and I just feel like the underdog.
Hello, contestants, and welcome to this round's popularity results. The first person in the chamber this round is... The second person in the chamber this round is... And finally, the mastermind's choice. Again, these are the 3 in the chamber this round. Good luck, contestants.
So the elimination is happening soon. I was really nervous going into this this chamber thing because I really didn't know what to expect, and I had no idea what I'm doing in this game. I'm still not quite sure what I'm doing because I really have no allies at the moment. But anyways, I also wasn't sure how the modifiers were even working. I was, like, really confused, but I think I figured it out. So I used 3 of those on myself in order to gain my popularity. I think I did that right. I'm really not sure. Like, I really need to read these rules because I'm lost. But yeah, I'm really lost in this game. I'll get the hang of it probably after this round, after I read the rules again, because I really still don't know what I'm really doing. But as far as the vote went, I was very nervous, like I said, so that's why I used some of those things on myself with the modifiers. Anyways, thought for sure I was going up.
Cause like whether or not I do good, like I hope I get jury. That's honestly my only goal. But I just want to make jury, and I hope I do well in that regard at least. And I want you to make jury as well, obviously.
I'm a little worried that I haven't been as social as I need to be. I'm trying my best to be on these calls and be talkative and stuff. The issue is I'm not good around people I don't know, and I'm not very talkative around people I don't know, and that's the problem. And I worry that my quietness on call might make people think I'm sketchy, so I'm kind of concerned about that, and I'm trying to force myself to be a social butterfly and fly, but it's kind of turning like I'm a dead rat at the moment.
I'm campaigning for these votes, man. I'm trying. I'm getting the same word every time. People want you or I'll be safe, but they just don't know which one. And I'm like, oh my god, what's gonna happen? Even Zach came to me and was like, I want you and I'll be safe, but I don't know if I can vote you. And I'm like, okay. It's fine, man, I just want to stay. But in my head, I'm like, I'm gonna remember this.
I haven't heard anyone talk illy of you.
I'm just trying, I kind of hold myself, I'm trying to do the best I can, and I feel like that I'm really struggling with that. I know people are talkative and saying things back and forth, and I should be more in the conversation, and I'm trying to be, struggling with that at the moment. But I do feel like, in general, with, private calls with smaller groups of people, I do better, I think.
No one wants Allie here, you know what I mean? No one likes Allie. All this, I'm like, we want Allie gone. I'm like, okay, let's think of something. I don't have a vote. I have to lie. Here's what I want people to tell me. And I know from watching the system, people will tell you a bunch of lies. Heck, Ivy bought all the lies she was told. Look how that turned out. I have to make sure I'm buying the truth. I want that lie. And that lie somewhere else.
So I'm not particularly thrilled by what's happening in this chamber round. I made a bit of a ballsy move by putting my black modifiers on Connor, thinking he's the mastermind, thinking, oh, it's sort of a security blanket for me in case people are putting modifiers on me. Come to find out, Connor has quite a few allies on his side. Ame was voting to save him for sure, and I know a couple of people are saving Connor as well. So I was like, damn it. Okay, he's probably surviving to the next round. Doesn't really look like people are saving Allie at all. I don't think I've heard a single person say Allie's name for a save. So I was like, okay, I know Connor's for a fact getting votes. I don't want to be the one outlier, the only person that's voting for Allie. So I'm like, okay, I'm just going to play it safe. I'm going to vote for Robbie. Just, if Allie goes, Allie goes.
Yours truly is always targeted. And of course, the mastermind decided that they were going to put me as their choice in the chamber. Well, f*** you, mastermind. Come at me, bro. So it was myself, Connor, and Allie in the chamber. I mean, if you really wanted me to go, you could have put me against somebody other than Allie or Connor.
So the first round is going to be over in 45 minutes, and I'm honestly ready for this to start. The entire first round, I think everyone's trying to play under the radar right now, and it's not, people I think are going to start to see that that's not going to work, because all after the mission was over and going into figuring out popularity results, I don't think anyone knew who was going to go in, because no one would say, oh, we should lower this person. Everyone, I think, just had the mindset of, we'll all raise ourselves, and that was literally all it was. I'm not gonna, I can't do that every time. People are gonna need to start being more forthcoming with information, because literally all I got was, Connor said well, maybe we could lower Allie a little bit, and she ended up in the chamber. But even like people who are willing to say a name, like Justin, he said like, I think Jonah should go in the chamber. And I said, okay, do you think we should lower him? He said, no, I think everyone else is going to, so there's no point in doing it. But look what happened, like Jonah's not in the chamber, so I just think that everyone's trying to play under the radar, and it's not going to work because we're just going to have like these random ass results every time that no one understands what happened except for the people that happened to lower the person who ends up in.
Hello, contestants, and welcome to your chamber results. As a reminder, the 3 people in the chamber this round are... And here is the vote count. The person eliminated this round is... I'm sorry, you have been eliminated and removed from the system.
I got voted out. This really sucks. I guess, like, I get it, but at the same time, like, I don't. I tried to socialize with people. I went on a few calls. I'm very bad about asking people to go on, like, one-on-one video calls when it comes to the Skype community. I don't know. Like, I also was working when, like, everything went down. And so, yeah, that kind of sucks too. So, yet again, personal life gets in the way of games, which really sucks, but it is what it is. For my short time, like, I had a good time, and it would be freaking awesome to redeem myself if I understood the game a little bit more. But other than that, like, I don't think, like, for other people's future, like, I think there were bigger targets for other people that I felt like I was just an easy person to get out. So in that regard, I feel like that's kind of silly, but anyways, it is what it is. Bye.
So I'm sitting here, didn't expect this at all. Only 2 days in, I'm eliminated by the mastermind. I'm completely shocked. Like I said before, a couple days ago, I was very excited going into this, and I was able to form a bond with Justin and Jonah, and I really talked some movie stuff with Justin, and Jonah's really into parkour, and that's something that I've been pretty interested in, but I can't really do it myself, but I would like to see how it's done. I love watching videos like that, and we were able to pretty much hit it off in the chat. This is my end. Goodbye to everyone. I hope to see you next time, but we'll see. I'm really excited to have been able to get this opportunity, and hopefully again, I will be on the system. So goodbye, everyone. Thank you.